We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. What's it? Set.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Takes it to about the 37.
The ball carrier.
You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
At the 50-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Ready. Ready, team.
From midfield, here's Tua. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Bills 0. Jason Sanders to kick
now
off
after the
Miami.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
What's that?
Off play action. Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for
that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Give to Cook out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You talk about this Miami defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
What's that?
To throw, it's Allen. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
1st and goal, Miami.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Drift.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
What's that? Look out!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he goes out right around the 39.
Number 4, James Cook.
The Bills had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
As his man, it's Shakir. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
9 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
At the Dolphins,
we've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Half. Ready? Middle. Look out.
Here's Allen to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
That's completed right side to Palmer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
11 more yards.
11 more on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I got him, on me. Motion. Stop. Middle.
Now Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mitch Wishnowsky.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Jason
Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Dolphins 14, Bills 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always wanted the Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brought down at the 39.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What is that?
Allen off the play fake. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Look out!
On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
I can't imagine we'd see another throw here. 3rd and goal from the 1. Now Allen again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Dolphins take
and
over
good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Ready.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage.
The Bills' 36-yard line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop to throw it. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Up the middle, Achane. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
21G, 21G.
Alert flow, alert flow, alert flow.
Hey, my man.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jason Sanders to kick
now
off
after the
Miami.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That's caught right side by Palmer. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Brown 80! Look out!
Throwing now is Allen. Completes it to Coleman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Look out!
Allen to throw once more. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Solo left Zion. Solo. Out.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now a timeout taken.
It's a gain of
perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at all.
Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 22. Hey.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Round 80. What's that?
Allen going to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
19. Look out.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll check this down to Johnson. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now.
What's that?
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
He'll take over first and
So an
10
opening drive
at the
interception to begin this
35-yard
second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It's a gain
90
of
yards
14
for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
A gain of 14. And a Dolphin first down.
Ready, shot. Out.
On first down, back to Achane. And he stopped immediately there.
Ball carrier.
Officially
Taken
no
down
gain on the
right at
play,
the
and
line
it's
of
second
scrimmage.
down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the
Brings
hallmark
up
of a good
second
run
and
defense,
10
linebackers
at the
making plays near the
21-yard
line
line.
of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10.
All right, come on. Out. Out.
Tua sets up to pass it. And this is caught at the 8.
All right.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
13 yards on the
The
play.
pickup goes for
That's
13
good
and sets
for
him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
You're right here. Ready, shot.
They'll run. Achane. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Ready. 118. What's that?
Hey, black left, no push, no push.
Sit on.
Achane once more. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Drift. Set.
Now Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Nick Westbrook-Akine. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have moved out in front.
The extra point is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jason Sanders to
Now
kick
after
off
the
for
touchdown,
Miami.
ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Look out.
On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here and try and gain that yardage back.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 18.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's completed right side to Palmer. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What's that?
Here's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
24-yard line.
Cloud.
Alert!
Blitz.
And again, it's Allen. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down. First and
Fourth
goal
quarter
at the
coming up
3-yard
here
line.
on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he'll get in! Touchdown, Buffalo! James Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Mitch Wishnowski.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. That was Terrell Bernard navigating his way to the backfield and dropping him for a loss.
At the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
21 TX. 22.
I got motion, man. Me. I got this.
Here's Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 23. Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Johnson,
and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Tackled back
He
at the
lost 6 there on the
33-yard
first down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Allen going to run with it. It fights him off. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a fourth down after the scramble. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Tua going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Go ahead.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Yeah. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
14 yards.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
First down, Dolphins.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, ready.
Quick slant into the hands of Darren Waller. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Motion, cheese.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Jason Sanders to kick
Now
off
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
What is that? Screen.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Alert! 180! What's that?
To the air, Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's taken down inside the 30. This is 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Now Allen. Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd down, goal to go.
319! Alpha!
Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
To kick off.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Get set. Come on. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Set.
Now Tua. The throw here, right sideline, falls incomplete.
Intended for Jalen.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. Third down now. Tua. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they will get the conversion on third down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Gain of 12. First down, Miami.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. Throwing Tua. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down. First and
Here's
10
first down.
20, TX. Drift. 18. Hey. Out.
Tua to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw is Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Bills 35. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Five boys. Me. Alert. Look out.
Here's Allen. Into the hands of Cooks. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Brown 80. What's that?
Throwing is Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Miami, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo,